Yo guys, got some really big spoilers here, so if you don't want to be interested in these spoilers guys, I suggest you leave now. Now guys, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I spent 2 days planning this, and what it's all about guys, this guy Zawasu is, in my opinion and from all the evidence I'm going to produce today, 100% Goku Black. There's no other way to describe it, guys. Yeah, and it's not a simple video where I'm just gonna say, "Oh, dude, take a look at the green earrings, man, the green earrings." No, we're gonna go in more detail and in depth with this, guys. Yeah, let me just start you off, guys. Yeah, with my first point of evidence, guys. So I've warned you guys about the spoilers, and I warned you this most likely will be happening. Okay, now, let me clarify why I don't think this is Zamasu from the future timeline, or why it ain't Gowasu or any other person from the timeline. The reason why is Zamasu in the future timeline does not know who Goku is. So he couldn't have just randomly, went in, start digging up Earth, trying to find Goku's body. That whole theory is flawed in the sense that they don't know who he is, they don't know why. Why would they even go bother going through all that headache? It's obviously the connection that happened right now, which is when he met Goku, and from there he straight away now is saying, "Yep, I've met Goku," and that's where this all sprung. And I know it causes a bit of a paradox, meaning just a round cycle, meaning before Goku can meet Zamasu, he must have, Goku Black must have thingy, blah blah blah. So it just starts an endless loop. But I'm sorry, guys. Toriyama did mention before the arc started that it should be interesting how this is going to end because, there's so much timeline issues and there might be a little bit contradictory. He did warn us beforehand, guys. But let me show you my first evidence, guys. First of all, I'm going to start off with appearance, something that got overlooked, and I'm not going to look at his shoes, but more in turn look at these baggy trousers. Okay, the reason why I'm saying look at his baggy trousers is because if we compare both the Kais, you can see Zamasu's got straight, tight fit, and look at this, guys, baggy. Zawasu has got baggy trousers. Okay, now look at the stance here. Remember that original picture we had of Goku Black when he had his arms behind his back? Look at that, and look at that. A clear indication what's to come. Okay, there are little hints Toriyama has put in there, little hints, to hint at. Forget the white shoes. Obviously, you can't tell apart with the white shoes. Now, my second evidence, guys, right, apart from the baggy differences between the two, is the ring. Now, look at where the ring is, guys, yeah? Look at that, guys. It's on his right hand, on his forefinger, yeah? You can see that, right? Now, let me show you a little bit of a coincidence, or reality, a hint. Okay? Now, if we go back here, let me just show you where the ring is, guys, on his finger, guys, yeah? Now, look at that. Look at that. Right hand in the forefinger again. Right? And that, by the way, that is Gowasu's hand, by the way. So either that's a coincidence that he's got the ring on the right hand on the forefinger, or there's definitely something going on here. Otherwise, if it was a mass, would it have a coincidental right hand with the forefinger, or would it have been on another finger? So another issue that we definitely need to look at, because that straight away rings alarm bells. Okay, now this is a scene which I'm gonna take, guys, yeah, where Whis explains why they've come here. Okay, now watch the face reactions of both men. Okay, one guy out of the kite will look surprised. The other guy would just stay quiet, like he knows something or a technique that can, do something. Okay, now have a look at this. Okay, now he's talking about how Goku Black, a certain individual, showed up on Earth and he had a time ring, right? Now look at the face. Look at him. He looks surprised. And he's actually questioning what is it. And look at this. Not a single point of emotion. Look at that. I mean, that's a face of a guy who exactly knows what's going on. Right? He's either knows a technique that makes him change, or, he's interested. There's definitely something going on there. That face expression gives a lot away. Now, moving on to my next evidence. Look at the fighting stance. Goku Black does not even fight like that. I mean, this guy, we should call him Mr. Chops, since he's more reliant on his chops. Now, I don't know about you guys, from all the episodes I've seen, I've not seen Goku Black come out with one single chop. during his fights. And just to evidence that, look at that. Look at the key. You see the key energy there. It's just blatantly like a white. There's no black in there. And it's a chop again. It's definitely not fighting style. And his key, when they said it's similar but different, there's clearly no black. There's only just this white sort of, key around his body, which to me suggests that this guy clearly isn't Goku Black. But what I will say is, Gowasu, now remember guys, from what we've seen, there's been a lot of clips where, where he's pouring Gowasu tea. Now in that tea, it's soiled, it's tainted with evil. What's happening slowly is Zamasu's evil is getting poured through the tea into Gowasu. Now that's something that I picked up in a video. I think it was Laughing Stock Media's video where he mentioned something about the tea. Now that could be a way in how the evil got into Gowasu. Okay, that could be a potential reason, but the evidence just mounts up like Ningen. Okay, Ningen, which means a human being. That's how Zamasu refers to everyone. He doesn't refer to you as a filthy Saiyan like Goku Black does. That's another evidence. And it's just, the evidences are piling up. I mean, look at that white key, for example. There's no black in there. You know what I mean? It makes you wonder what is actually going on. Alright guys, so that's my opinion, and I really do think that it's heading towards that way. The only thing we don't know yet is how Gowasu gets turned into Goku. Now I think he might have a hidden technique where he's able to shapeshift kind of thing, or maybe the slow evil poison manifests itself and consumes Gowasu and it turns him into Goku Black. Okay, but it definitely isn't the future timelines, Zamasu, because he doesn't know about Goku. If you don't know about Goku, how are you going to go about taking his body and coming out? His body's probably decomposed. We're talking, a couple dozens of years in the future. You know what I mean? And I can't see him coming in and trying to find a dead corpse. I mean, to be honest with you, let me put it into perspective. Why would he take Goku if Goku's a Super Saiyan at 1? In future timelines when Trunks is stronger. If Trunks is stronger, why wouldn't you take Trunks' body? Or Vegeta, he was a Super Saiyan in future timelines, future Trunks' timeline. Why wouldn't you take Vegeta? So that theory to me is totally debunked. It's waste of time theory that is about future timelines of mass, because there's just so much evidence to prove that in the future timeline, Goku was nowhere near as strong as he is now. And with that whole development with Super Saiyan Rose coming out, there's definitely point evidence that there's something to do with our current timeline. And the green rings, guys, remember what you said about the green rings? How each of them created a new timeline, a new world. That could have been a method for Gowasu or Goku Black to get trapped from where Trunks came from. Now, we don't know what the purpose of those green rings are, and we don't know whether that can shift a person into another world, but that's something we can look into, guys, yeah? Thank you for bearing with me for 8 minutes, guys. Please subscribe to me and leave something for me, guys, if you feel that there's definitely something going on here, guys, yeah?